There's a song I wrote. It's called Year 78. Hope you like it. He never spent time with his kids. He never once threw a pitch. He never once took a walk. He never gave me that man talk. I never knew what I did for him to be like this. I was just a little old kid. I never could understand why he gave more thought for the ones that didn't care for him. You know, it's funny after all these years, what you can recall and what's important to a little old kid. Well, it was the year of 78. I got to go and stay with some friends. It was a summer I never would forget. They bowed their heads before they ate. I never heard a man speak this way. Didn't know much what it meant, but I loved the eating, where they all together said amen. We'd all go outside to play. He'd chase us all around that house. Finally just gave up and just shook his head. Said, "You boys just be here before 10. They said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Go on then." I just looked at my friends and I just said, "Wow." They looked back at me and they said, "What do you mean?" They don't even know what to even have. He took us in every night, tell us these stories about this man. Said it was the greatest story that was ever told. I never heard of these stories, and I never knew of this man. All I knew is I never wanted these nights to ever end. Well, summer was closing to an end. I knew I had to go home then, and I knew what I was going home to. On my last day I was there. I was coming down them stairs, and there he stood, 10 feet tall. He was the greatest man I ever knew. I didn't know much what to say, or if I could say anything at all, or just shake the man's hand and just tell him things. I fell right to my knees, begging him if I could stay. I would sleep there on the couch, promised him I would behave. If he would have a third child, someone like me to have. He stood me up on my feet, said I'd be so proud to have a child like me. But this is not your home, you know where you belong. He looked me in the eyes and said, "Remember those stories I told you? Well, they're true, and he lives inside of you. Everywhere you go, whatever you do, he'll always be right with you." Well, I left that house that afternoon, meeting the greatest man I ever knew, and having God inside me too. Well, I arrived at my home late that night. Pops was up smoking his pipe, turned around and looked at me. "Hey boys, time to get some sleep." I see not much has changed around here. I don't guess they ever will. Well, years went by pretty fast. Before I knew it, I was almost a man. Talks got easier between me and Dad, and I started telling him about this man, about the greatest story that was ever told. Well, Dad is now 83, and right before he died, he told me his favorite year was 78. you.